and welcome to episode 3 of You, Me, and News. Teacher Sam here. Before we begin, I just want to thank you for coming back and watching yet another episode. Your support means the world to me. Please don't forget to grab a pen and notebook so you can write down the new words I'll teach you today. As you know, this channel is all about breaking down the news and trending topics in simple English to help you improve your English while staying informed. By the end of the video, I promise you'll learn a lot of useful vocabulary and have a better understanding of today's topics. So, this video was filmed on January 21st, one day after the presidential inauguration. Pay attention to my pronunciation. Inauguration. As always, I'll leave the phonetic here again for you to see. Inauguration. So let's start today's news breakdown by talking about Donald Trump's presidential inauguration, which took place on January 20, 2025. What is an inauguration? An inauguration is a ceremony where someone officially begins their job as president. So write this word down, please. Inauguration. I'll pronounce it for you slowly. Inauguration. Inauguration. Take a moment to repeat it and write it down. Think of it as a ceremony for someone becoming the president of the United States. There's an inauguration ceremony every 4 years here in the United States. Now, I should also mention that whoever wins the election gets to choose who they want to perform at their inauguration. For example, Beyoncé performed at President Barack Obama's inauguration in 2013. Jennifer Lopez performed at President Joe Biden's inauguration in 2021. This year, President Donald Trump invited Carrie Underwood to perform at his inauguration. Who is Carrie Underwood? She's a country music singer from Oklahoma, which, by the way, is a southern state. She became famous after winning a TV singing contest called American Idol in 2005. She sings songs about life, love, and different feelings. She has won many awards and is one of the most popular country singers. So, as I mentioned earlier, this year, President Trump invited Carrie Underwood to perform at his inauguration, and she accepted the invitation. Some people in the United States had a very strong reaction when they found out Carrie would be performing at this year's inauguration. People who don't support Trump, people who didn't vote for Trump had very strong opinions about this. Some of them said things like, "What? Why would she perform at this inauguration? He's not a good guy." Others said, "Wow, we're disappointed in Carrie's decision to perform at Trump's inauguration." Do you see what happened here? That's right. This topic quickly became controversial. Do you remember the word controversial, which I explained to you in episode 2? Well, here it is again. But we're using it in a different context. Let me quickly refresh your memory. When a topic is controversial, it's complicated, and people have strong opinions about it. For example, when you talk to people about religion, you'll notice they often have very different opinions about it. That makes it a controversial topic. When you talk to people about abortion, oh boy, you'll find many strong opinions about it. Some people support it, many people don't. So it's a controversial subject. Now, going back to Carrie Underwood, she faced criticism from some people who believe that she shouldn't have accepted the invitation to perform at President Trump's inauguration. In fact, I want to show you just one short clip here connected to this subject. Let's take a look.
So I get why she did it.
I see.
I mean, right? It's country music. I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I
You
can't
would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my
So yes, this is just one example, but do you see what I mean? The subject quickly became controversial. But guess what? Carrie Underwood decided to follow her own heart and performed at the inauguration anyway. In fact, I'll show you a quick clip of it here. Take a look.
From sea to shining sea.
So, what's your take on this story? Do you think she did the right thing? Who do you agree with here? Do you agree with Carrie Underwood or do you agree with her critics? Critics are people who don't agree with her decision. Let me know in the comments below. Honestly, I love reading your comments. So please use this as an opportunity to express your opinions and, most importantly, practice your English, but also let me know how you feel. By the way, just to be clear, all opinions are welcome in the comments. Teacher, I would love to hear your take on it. What do you think about this situation? Honestly, I won't go into that right now, but I promise you that I'll share my opinions in future episodes. So please subscribe to the channel and like so that we can get as many supporters here as possible. Not to completely change the subject on you guys, but I do want to cover one more story here. Another very controversial one, which happened around Christmas in 2024. Kim Kardashian posted a video on Instagram that also quickly became controversial. It became controversial because many people found the video to be blasphemous. Ooh, blasphemous. What is that? Blasphemous means something that shows disrespect toward religion or sacred, holy things. Write this word down, please. Blasphemous. Here's how I pronounce it. Blasphemous. Repeat it with me, please. Blasphemous. So in the video, Kim included Mary and Jesus in a really inappropriate setting. And this, understandably so, upset a lot of people. I'll show you short clips of it here, but to give you an idea, the video was recorded inside of a home which seems to be full of people who are under some type of influence. By the way, when people are under the influence, it means that they have had alcohol and possibly drugs. At some point of the video, Kim herself starts crawling kind of around like this in the living room in little to no clothes. Honestly, the whole thing was so bizarre. So why did this become controversial? Because some people felt it was disrespectful to include such sacred figures in what many considered a promotional video. Let me show you a still image from the video. And I'll also show you a short clip of the video here so you can see it for yourself. Now, one Twitter user wrote, "This is deeply offensive to Christians. Mary and Jesus are not props for your videos." Another person commented, "Kim's video is art. People are overreacting." Do you notice here the strong reactions people had? Some people disagreed, some people agreed. This video sparked a lot of controversy, just like Carrie Underwood's performance. So let's pause here for just a moment. Did you notice how I used the word spark? In this context, to spark means to cause something, to start something. For example, Kim Kardashian's video sparked a heated debate online. In other words, Kim's video started a strong debate online, a controversial debate online. Write this word down, please. Spark. It's a very useful word to know. Now, let's take a look at some key vocabulary from today's episode. Inauguration, controversial, critics, blasphemous, spark. Make sure you've written these words down. Pay attention to their pronunciation and try to use them in sentences this week. Before I end this episode, let me ask you, what's your take on these stories? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching another episode of You, Me, and News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. This will help us a lot with the algorithm on YouTube, and we'll be able to create a much larger community. I'll see you all next Wednesday with another episode. Thank you so much, and bye for now.